Hi there, I am Peter from TopThink, and today we're going to learn about the secret to getting any girl. But quickly before that, be sure to subscribe to TopThink for awesome animated videos about psychology, self-improvement, and strategy. Now, let's begin. I suggest watching this entire video because you're going to learn something that very few men know about attracting women. The other day, I was talking to a friend about successful people. Successful people are everywhere. Elon Musk is successful. Oprah Winfrey is successful. Who knows, maybe you are successful. But most men are not successful with girls. They don't get it. They can't play the game and they know almost nothing about how to charm or attract women. In fact, most men make girls feel kind of uncomfortable. A lot of guys would not even know how to react if a girl said she liked them. It doesn't cross their mind because it almost never actually happens. A few weeks ago, I was at a club with a bunch of friends and we watched a 30-something-year-old man try to flirt with a group of girls who looked about 10 years younger than him. He did his best and he did what most guys do in these kind of situations. Bought them drinks, told them how pretty they looked, and even asked if they wanted a VIP table. They actually took the table, but he was not invited. The more that he tried, the less they responded. Eventually, they just became flat out mean to him. This man's night was really bad. In fact, it was a disaster. And unfortunately, lots of men experience these kind of bad nights. Can you relate, even a little bit? Have you ever felt that everything you were doing to get a girl was actually making things worse? Or have you ever felt that girls seem to like other people except for you? This puts a lot of guys in a very sour mood. They become hopeless, and unfortunately, they don't know how to change. Well, I used to be that way too. I had no idea what I was doing, and at one point, I asked myself if I should even try. But things have changed, and they've changed a lot. Now, I know this kind of sounds like a sales pitch for some course on romance or a dating product, but it's not. It's a YouTube video. I'm not selling you anything. I'm giving you the best advice on attraction that you're ever gonna hear. I'm going to share something with you that most men do not know. The only guys who know this are not the kind of guys you see too often. Why? Because they're out with girls, partying, and having a phenomenal time. But I'm going to share it with you. If you are one of those guys, you know what it is, and you are most likely watching this video for pure entertainment. After all, the animation is pretty good. But before I do reveal the secret to getting any girl, let's review some basic principles of attraction. Most women live in a completely different world from most men. Their perspective on attraction is not at all what you think it is. Guys pretty much just care about looks, if we're going to be honest. But girls? Yeah, they're very different. And my job is to make sure you know exactly how they think. For women, attraction is not about what she prefers in a man. Women prefer tall guys with abs, a great jawline, and wild, wavy hair. But hitting all of those in the genetic lottery is like flipping a coin 50 times and getting heads every single time. It happens, but it happens very rarely. But don't worry, because what women prefer and what women are truly attracted to are completely different. It's like comparing the speed of a car to the engine that makes it go. They just are not the same thing. This is why we hear girls talk about the experience of feeling attraction towards someone they find ugly. When you understand the mechanisms that generate attraction in women, your looks are going to be nothing more than an afterthought. So, what is the secret? I call them sine waves. In mathematics, a sine wave is a curve that describes a smooth, periodic oscillation, and it looks exactly like this. But for our context, they represent a very powerful pattern of behavior that you're going to use when interacting with a girl over a period of time. They're one of the most effective ways that I've found for getting girls to want you. And the best part is that they don't have anything to do with your looks, your status, or how much you have in your wallet. In essence, a sine wave is a strategy you can use to play into what girls really want. See, girls crave excitement. They want conflict, a story, something adventurous. This is why girls love bad boys in movies. They are not perfect, and that's what makes them so appealing. Thus, a sine wave is when you create emotion and interest in a girl, and then, for a while, you take it completely away, making them crave it even more. And it becomes a very powerful cycle that gains potency the more it's done. And it's not manipulative. You don't have to lie or cheat or do anything wrong. You're simply supplying yourself as a source of positive emotion and then removing that source, which makes the girl chase you. This is why women love cheesy romantic shows that pretty much always feature sine waves. They build something up, something dreamy and captivating, and then they tear it down. And they do this over and over again. It's a cycle, and it's a really, really powerful one when it comes to getting women emotionally invested in you. So, how can you use this idea? To be honest, you have a lot of options, and the more you do it, the better you get. But I'm assuming you're a beginner with sine waves, so I'm going to give you a concrete example. This is a 100% true story. I was at a club with my friends, and I saw a girl who I thought was really pretty, but I didn't know her. But that was not important. I approached her in front of her friends so she felt more comfortable. And I just said this: "You are honestly beautiful." I then smiled and walked away. I went back to my friends and did nothing more to get her. At the end of the night, when the club was shutting down, she approached me, and we ended up exchanging phone numbers. That is what I call a success. So, why did this move work? It's simple. Every girl loves to be flattered, especially in a comfortable environment when she's around her friends. But after saying that she was beautiful, I took myself away. I removed the source of positive emotion, and that made her want more. I created the high point in the sine wave and then brought it back down so she would take action to bring it back up. In a sense, I created an addiction to me, and that, my friends, is truly powerful. Thank you for watching Top Think, and be sure to subscribe because more incredible content is on the way.